Now, let me tell you this, and I'm only saying it because God has placed it in my heart. I started seeing this from the end of last year. There is a formation of a cloud that is ready to take many fathers of faith. Many fathers of faith. Their time is wrapping up. You see many fathers across America. Billy Graham is gone. Earlier this year, Pat Robertson is gone. A few others. Fathers who have served the grace of God. Some of them know, they've seen it in their dreams. God will honor them by not taking them unawares. He will give them that honor so that they know that the cloud has come to pick them. You know what that means? The moment some go, there is a vacancy. So there will always be a shift in the spirit. There are certain offices and certain rankings and mantles. They've been occupied for a long time. And those who have occupied them, the chariots of heaven, are ready to come and pick them. They have finished their course like Paul. They have fought a good fight of faith. I'm telling you that there are shiftings happening in the spirit. There are others who have been in the school of infantry, being trained by the spirit in ministry, in business, in leadership, in influence, and the shofar will soon be blown. And when that happens, there will be a shift in the spiritual climate. To those ones, I'm sent to give you a clarion call. Prepare, because the stage is about to open for you. That which has been taught you in the secret, you are about to declare it on the mountaintop. There it will be a recruit, new apostles and prophets and pastors and businessmen and leaders. I'm telling you, young people, unassuming people, they are emerging. Many of them for many years. Some of you, although you have the call of an apostle, God kept you as an usher for a long time. God kept you as, you know, an ordinary person. But in this season, God is going to be qualifying men by his grace. He will measure 1,000 cubits and release you to serve God's program at a higher level. I don't know any man of God who is serving the program of God significantly, who started his journey on stage. If you ever find anybody who started his impact journey for the kingdom on stage, run away. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. You serve your way, you stay your way, you are trained, and then eventually, because the Bible says he who is faithful in little, he is faithful in much. Am I right on that? For these sets of people, the call for you is to be faithful. The call for you is to learn from the mistakes of those who have gone ahead of you. With all due respect, every generation, every succeeding generation has something to learn from the preceding generation. You don't have to condemn them. As we look at our fathers of faith, we honor them, but with all humility, we can see mistakes that were made. The ones who are coming after us, they look unto us with honor too, and they can see mistakes that we have made. Every generation should be an improvement of the other. For those who are rising, I give you a call. Listen, young ministers particularly who are rising, this is a clarion call. It is too early to begin to talk about those who are failing. You've not started the journey. Are we together? This is a fatherly, brotherly, apostolic advice. It's too early. There are many young people who have not started the journey and are commentators over the lives of veterans. Can I tell you, this journey of kingdom come, it is only the mercy of God that guides you. When you see a man who has served the program of God for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, just give God thanks. If you find anything that is wrong, intercede for them. It is easier said than done. The ones who are laughing at the fathers now will soon assume the baton. That's when you will see how difficult it is.
If you know what the Bible promises and know where you are, you cry every day. You cry every day. But you know, there is nothing I can say that can break any of you down. Because your heart as hard as I am. My wife wept and cried and said, I don't want to be a widow. Can you please eat? Madam, leave me alone. If God will not change my ministry, if God will not change my life, let me die.
Reverend Omar has gone to glory. Those words hit differently, not just because a great man of God has passed, but because it forces every one of us to stop and think, what am I really doing with my life for God while I still have time? When a man like him leaves this world, it's not just news, it's a mirror that makes you look at your own life and ask hard questions. He didn't live forever, But in the years he had, he made every moment count for the kingdom. He didn't waste his breath complaining about Nigeria's problems or the world's corruption. He used that same breath to preach Christ, to heal the sick, to pull men out of darkness. Now he's gone. The microphone is on the table, the mantle has dropped, and heaven is asking who will pick it up. Meanwhile, many of us are alive but not really living for purpose. We wake up, scroll through our phones, complain about life, chase bills, attend church, and repeat the cycle, yet never stop to ask, Lord, what am I doing that matters eternally? The truth is, one day our names too will be spoken in past tense. Someone will say, he was a good man, or she used to love God. But what will they say beyond that? So what about you? You may not be a preacher, but what are you doing for the kingdom where you are? At your workplace, on your campus, in your streets, are people encountering God because of you, or are you just blending in? It's easy to say RIP, great man of God, and move on. But the real tribute to a man like Reverend Uma is not in our social media posts. It's in our actions. It's in deciding that while we are still breathing, we will serve God with passion. We will love people, preach truth, help the needy, and live as light in dark places. Because one day, our own has gone to glory will be announced, and what a tragedy it will be if all we leave behind are selfies, possessions, and regrets. Let's not wait till it's too late. Let's burn for God now, because time is short and eternity is long. Reverend Uma has finished his race. The question now is, will you even start yours?